Hey, my love. So I know I have not been recording a lot since I've been in CDL school, and that's only because I've been very focused. Okay. As you guys know, that I'm the only one that's in class. It was literally just me, and it was doing a lot of the maneuvers were very difficult for me. The first maneuver that we started on was basically like the backing up, right? Don't think backing up a trailer is like backing up a vehicle, because it's not. It's totally freaking different. Okay. So, but anyway, I ended up doing that the first day. It took me all day, but that's okay. All right. I'm not the type of person that's like, oh, Diva, it took her 1 day to do it, it's taking you 3 days. I don't care about that. I'm on my own time. You see what I'm saying? And I learn at my own pace, and that's how I have to approach life. And because I know who I am, you know what I'm saying? I know how long it takes for me to click things, but when it clicks, right? So anyway, so that took me a little while. The backing up took me just the backing up straight, because there's 3 maneuvers, okay, here in Virginia. So the backing up, that I got that one the first day. Now the offset. Now, offset is something totally different. Maybe I can even try to put like a little diagram or something up here, or a little video or something. And the offset was kicking my ass, huh? Look, tell the kids to go sit down real quick. They don't need to watch this video. The offset was kicking my ass, huh? It was kicking my ass so much I had them went off on everybody, huh? It wasn't their faults. But that's another thing when it comes to these schools. Everybody going to teach you their way. Imagine having 3 instructors and everybody teaching you, oh no, you should do this. Oh no, don't listen to him. Do it like this. Then the other one like, oh no, nah, do it like, you like, what the fuck? So that right there is already aggravating. But what I did learn is you got to do what works for you. You got to do what works for you. I'm not saying, okay, no, don't listen to anything that they're saying. I still use some of their little formulas, but listening to them like with every single thing, absolutely not. No, because everybody got their own way of doing things, right? It might work for him, but it might not work for her. You see what I'm saying? It's just different. So now today is my last day of school. Today. We're going to talk about some other things too. We're going to talk about some other things too. And I might even put a clip at the end about how it happened, because I got some videos. But anyway, today is my last day, right? And right now I'm working on the parallel parking. The parallel parking ain't whooping my ass like the offset is, but the belt is out. You see what I'm saying? The belt is definitely out. So I definitely got to go ahead and get this down packed literally today. But I don't take my test until Tuesday, which is my daughter's birthday, which I'm going to pass. We claiming all of that because it's mine. But no matter how it goes, I'm still going to put this video up. It doesn't even matter, okay? Because if I just in case I don't pass on Tuesday, it wasn't meant for me to pass on Tuesday. Point blank period. I'm not going to cry about it. I just go back and do it again. Point blank period. That's it, right? As long as you get it, that's all that matters. That's my philosophy, guys. It don't matter how long it takes, how many times it takes, as long as you do it. Did you get it accomplished? That's all that matters. So that's just where my head is. That's how my head always kind of been, right? One, because it always takes me a lot of times to really get something right, or for something to like really work out for me. So, that's why I don't put too much pressure on myself like that. But, so right now we're doing on the parallel parking and stuff. So like I said, the belt is out, but she ain't whooping me yet. But, yeah, I ain't to the frustrated part. So I'm gonna get that done, and then I'm gonna come, because they open on the weekends too, right? So I'm gonna come on Sunday as well as Monday, and then like I said, I take my test on Tuesday, which is my daughter's birthday. So listen, let's talk about that real quick, because y'all know how I am with the universe. I got my permit on my son's birthday, which is Eli, right? On July 14th. How could I ever forget that day? Right? So getting my license on my daughter's birthday, it's just special to me. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't get it, the only reason why I would be sad, because really I wanted to give this not just a gift to myself, You know what I'm saying? But it was going to be a gift to my daughter too, because our life is going to change. This CDL is about to change my life, you know? So it's not only just going to change my life, it's going to change my daughter's life. It's going to change my boy's life. You know what I'm saying? So it means a lot for me to get it on both of my kids' birthday. Like, that's everything. Like, the permit on my son's birthday, and then the license on my daughter's birthday. My daughter is my first. So like, that's where the pressure kind of comes in. Like, I gotta fucking get it, you know? But I'm really excited about it, and how it goes is how it goes, you know? But we only speak in positivity, and even if I don't get it, it still don't mean that it's negative, you know? It's just life, you know? But I'm really excited, guys, about this journey. You know, I really am excited about the journey. So I'm gonna give y'all a little more, some clips too. You know, I do got some clips of me doing like the pre-trip and stuff yesterday. I'll get somebody to do video of me doing the offsets and the straight backs and the parallel parking and stuff. I'll get somebody to record me doing that as well, so you guys can see your girl out there doing that thing, because I be whipping her ass. Like, I be whipping her. I be like, bitch. So, you know, I gotta kind of talk to the trailer like that, because, you know, that's the type of relationship we got. So but yeah, guys, you know, ain't nothing to it but to do it, right? That's it. But let's talk about yesterday. We already at 6 minutes. I ain't trying to keep y'all too long. But yesterday, right, which is September the 20th. Today is the 21st. I was doing my pre-trip. The pre-trip is basically you naming everything on the fucking truck, basically, right? And then you do the inside. So my valves didn't pop out when I was getting out of the thing. So it was going, the buzzer was going off. And my instructor, who fucks with me every day, you know, but I always try to smile and, you know, to keep the, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't be trying to make people feel awkward. So I laugh at their little dumbass jokes that I don't be thinking is funny. You know what I'm saying? And really not even being me. And, you know, but, you know, we laugh. We had a little, you know, instructor-student relationship, I guess. Not like that, of course. Don't get it twisted. And, you know, but what you're not going to do is talk to me crazy. Especially not in front of a group of people. We definitely not going to do that. Because at the end of the day, I'm 33 years old and you're like 40-something years old. That means we're both adults, you see. Talking to me crazy, that's not what you want to do to me. So here I am. So I was like, oh, he was like, if you would have did that at the DMV test, you would have failed. This and that, la, la, la. And you would have failed. I said, now mind you, every day this motherfucker coming here, negative as fuck. Negative all the time. Everybody out here, except for one instructor, hate they fucking job. It's only 3 instructors, okay? 3. One of them, very sweet. Like, he should be the fucking director, if you ask me. But my director is cool. But anyway, so he's going out for me, right? And I say, yo, you know what? I say, okay, I got it. No, this and that, la, la, la. I said, you know what? I don't need your attitude. I said, because you screaming and yelling at me and stuff, I told you I got it. You said if I would have failed that, I would have failed if I would have did that at the DMV. Okay, I got it. So he continues to scream, and I say, you know what? Now I'm in my feelings, because now you just trying to show off in front of motherfuckers. But see, when I do it, it's not going to be funny. So here I am. Now I feel like I got some shit to prove, but I should have just walked away, right? And just made his ass feel stupid. But let me continue. So he's going off, and I said, listen, I don't need your negative attitude. I said, you know, you come in here every day. I said, you always saying something to me. And I said, but when I say something back to you, then you want to get in your feelings. I said, that's not how it works. I said, you can't talk to me crazy, and then when I talk to you crazy, now you upset. That's not how we do things. Oh, well, you need to go talk to the director because you got an attitude. You're screaming and yelling. I said, oh, so now I'm screaming and yelling. But you was just screaming and yelling at me just a few minutes ago. See how he tried to flip that shit on me? Well, you need to go talk to the director. I said, that's cool. I'm going. Here I am. He's still going off though. I'm walking away. Here's another instructor. I kind of like this instructor. Mind you, he's a little bit more negative than the other motherfucker I just cussed out. Oh, he was like, well, Diva, so-and-so was just trying to tell you. Now, he's kind of like in his calm voice, so-and-so was just trying to tell you that if you would have did that at the thing, you would have failed. And I said, so-and-so, you right. Now, here I am. I'm feeling like I'm calm. I'm like, well, you know what? And you right. And I said, and I appreciate that. I said, but what I don't need is somebody screaming and yelling at me. I said, but I'm going to go ahead and go talk to the director. Then he just starts going on and on and on. And I'm like, what the fuck? I said, bro, I'm going to go talk to the director because the other one just told me to go talk to the director. I walked away. I went to go talk. I called somebody on the phone, calm me down. Because what you wasn't going to do, normally I'll cry because I want to fight some, the shadows try to come out. Okay, let's say that. The shadows be trying to come out. So, I ain't even cry. Huh? I said, I'm going to be calm because I know I ain't do nothing wrong. So I stayed in my car for a minute. I see him pulling up. The second one that was trying to go off on me, right? He pulls up all fast and shit. Go in there, talk to the director. I guess he was telling him that he was going to quit or whatever. So I went to go talk to the director like I was told to. And I was telling him, I said, listen, your instructors are very negative. And what they not going to do is talk to me crazy. I said, if he said that, okay, I was going to fail because if I would have did that at the DMV, okay, cool. But all that screaming and yelling at me and stuff, no, we ain't going to do that. Because at the end of the day, we still adults. And he said, and you know what he said? He said, you know what, Diva? I have noticed that they are very negative. I said, and people are coming here to change their lives. They are coming here to start a career. And to have these people here telling you that they hate their job, we don't need that type of energy, right? So he was like, right. So then the second guy, right, the one who pulled up all fast and shit, yeah, here's my quit. I'm quitting. So the guy goes, why are you quitting? I mean, you guys can just apologize. He was like, you apologize to the other guy that you got into it with the other day because somebody got into it with him the other day. And he was like, I didn't apologize to him. He apologized to me. This is exactly how he acting, right? And I'm just basically sitting there. He don't even know I got his ass on recording, but I'm recording. And I'm sitting here like, wow. So he going off and saying that he quitting. So the director was like, but you guys can just apologize. And I'm sitting there like, we could just apologize, right? I would have apologized, right? Even though I didn't feel like I did nothing wrong, but sometimes you got to meet people halfway, right? You got to be the bigger person. So, I sat there. He took off his key and he was like, and so-and-so was like, I'm going to give you my key. And the director was like, well, okay. He was like, but what I'm not going to do. Yeah, because he was like, oh, if she comes back on Monday, I'm quitting. And if she comes on the weekend, I'm quitting. And he was like, well, you know what? Well, do what you got to do. He said, because what I'm not going to do is fail her. And she only got one more day. He said, I have not had any issues with her. He said, everybody gets mad at on the yard. And you think I'm just going to fail her because y'all got into it? He said, no, I'm not. He said, she already done paid for this class. You think I'm just going to just tell her no and quit her? He said, no, I'm not going to do that. So he gave his key and he walked the fuck away. And I had to take the cooler back. He said, Diva, can you take the cooler back? I took the cooler back on the yard. And as I was taking the cooler back on the yard, the first guy that went off on me, that first instructor, guess what he did? He walked up to me, Diva, I truly apologize. Because you know what? I was wrong. And I shouldn't have been going off on you. And you know what? And I did need it to be checked. He was like, did I know that you was going to check me like that? No. He said, you really punched me in the gut. He said, but you know what? I needed that. See what I'm saying? Sometimes people just need that check for real though. And unfortunately, I had to give my energy to check them. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing, first of all, being a woman already, it's already hard trying to be in this industry. Because you already feeling like you got something to prove because it's more men than women. You see what I'm saying? So to have people come to me going off on me, and I'm a black woman. I'm sorry, I don't like to throw it out there, but reality is reality. I'm a black woman. I'm already feeling like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the only one on the yard. It's nothing but fucking men, And then the director got the audacity to tell me, well, Diva, I'm not going to lie to you. All of my instructors are talking about you. You look nice in your clothes. I'm sorry. Just take the compliment. And here go me in my mind. I'm like, I just told you that they harassing me on the fucking yard. And here you are telling me that I look nice in my clothes. Like, what the fuck? Now, I can see if I'm coming out here in skippy clothes, guys. I'm not coming out here in skippy clothes. I got on some goddamn long pants, little shirt. Like, look at your girl. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, you see my stomach just a little bit, bro. But, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, my bad, y'all. At the end of the day, it don't matter what anybody come out here looking in or what I got on. Let's be professional. You see what I'm saying? Teach me what the fuck I need to learn and get me the fuck out of here. At the end of the day, point blank fucking period. So, the guy quit, guys. He really did quit. And, but I was really happy to know that my director knew that guy did not like this job. Because the guy told me multiple times, I hate this fucking job, this and that, la, la, la. And I can go back working with so-and-so. And, so it was good to know that my director knew that the guy did not want the job and that he did not like being in the position, So he was like, Diva, I already knew he was just looking for an excuse to leave. And that situation just gave him the ammunition to go ahead and pop the fuck off. So, so it worked out for him. You know what I'm saying? And I wish him good luck, nothing but love, good energy, because listen, to hold grudges and stuff against people, it's just too much for me. It's just too much energy. So I wish him the best and nothing but success. And I hope everything goes well for him, but I don't do too well people talking to me crazy. We both adults. I got 4 kids, bro. We both adults. You know what I'm saying? Everybody adults out here. We ain't got to be doing all that. So, everything good now. Like I said, the guy apologized and said that he was wrong. You know what I'm saying? So imagine that, y'all. Imagine your boy done quit, right? And now the other guy, he done come and fucking apologize to you. And I'm sorry for harassing you and this and that and blah, blah, blah. I thought we was just shitting and giggles and stuff. And let me say this to you guys too, women. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, it fucking makes you feel uncomfortable. You ain't gotta giggle and laugh at they shit. You know what I'm saying? Even when you don't fucking think it's funny. If you don't think it's funny, the shit ain't fucking funny. Point blank fucking period. And I'm sorry I'm doing all this cursing. I guess I'm a little still upset about it. But you ain't even gotta do all that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta, if you a smiler, be a smiler. I like to smile. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck I want to frown for? But I like to smile. But sometimes people can take you the wrong way just because you smiling too much. They'll think, oh, she likes me because she's smiling at me. Like dumb shit. So, go to school. If you decide that you want to get your CDLs, go to school. Do what you got to do. If they try to come at you, tell them you want to keep it professional. You know what I'm saying? The only sucky thing is some of these people out here, they are actually like grading you while you are at school. See, I get to go to the DMV. So none of these people in the yard are going to grade me for anything, So, that's the only thing that can be a little difficult is that some of these schools have their own graders that's like grading you and stuff and teaching you and shit. So, but just do what you got to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you got to do. I'm happy that today is my last day. I did hate that yesterday had to go the way it did, but I still think that it was needed. I do think that it was needed. I think it needed to happen. I think that everybody needed a little awareness, including myself. And the reason why I say that is because if I would have did that at the DMV, I really would have failed. Like, that's true. But what I don't need you to do is continue to talk to me crazy, you know, like you some fucking drill sergeant, huh? Those days for me are over. You know, like I don't need you doing me like that now. Talk to me like a fucking human being. So I'm not your fucking kid at home, you know? Talk to your wife and your kids like that. Don't talk to me like that. So that's just kind of like where I'm at. That's where I was at with that. But yeah, guys, anyway, I appreciate you guys for listening. I just kind of need to vent just a little bit, you know, because, you know, this video might not get a whole lot of likes and views, but I don't care about that, because the people that need to see it, they will see it. You know what I'm saying? The people that need to see it, they will see it, they will hear it, and they will take some advice and run with it, you know, of what's needed. So yeah, guys, everything is everything. I'll be back on Tuesday, and I'm gonna show you guys some of the maneuvers. I'll be back on Tuesday to let you guys know that I passed my my CDLs. Okay, so much love to you. I'm gonna have some videos at the end of me doing some of the little maneuvers and stuff, and I'm gonna put on my Patreon the guy quitting the job. I ain't showing no faces or nothing, but you guys will be able to get a little scoop of it, you know. So anyway, I holla at you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Right, first, I want to make sure that the key is in my pocket.
See that shit? That shit.
All right, I'm going to look beneath the truck to see if there's any puddles which will indicate leaks. I'm going to look to my left. I'm going to look to my right to make sure that the truck is not leaning, and that would indicate broken leaf spring, shocks, or flat tire. Then I'm going to start off with my lights, starting with the 3 ID lights in the middle, the 2 clearance lights on the outside, the low beam, high beam, markers, reflector, turning signals. The turning signals, 4-way flashes are all properly mounted secure, not bent or cracked, not missing any hardware, and it's clean and clear. Now I'm going to move over to the exhaust system, which is also known as the unique system. It is properly mounted secure, not bent, broken, or cracked, not missing any hardware, and no signs of soot trails. Then I'm going to go underneath the hood. Hit that piece up one more time.
I did.
Yeah, thank you, babe. I'm going to start off with my coolant reservoir. It's properly mounted secure, not bent, broken, or cracked, not missing any hardware. The fluids at its proper level, and the cap is on tight and no leaks. The coolant hose is properly mounted secure, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, and no leaks. My belt-driven water pump is properly mounted secure, not bent, broken, or cracked, not missing any hardware, and no leaks. The wires is not worn, torn, or frayed, or missing. The belt is not worn, torn, frayed, or missing. The belt-driven alternator is properly mounted secure, not bent, broken, or cracked, not missing any hardware. The wire is not worn,